So I think it's been like, what, 8 days since my live workout? Tragic. But we are here to fix that. Let me tell you, I've had the busiest work schedule I've ever had. 7 days a week, nonstop, early morning shifts and late night shifts. Multiple jobs. Like, it's nasty work, okay? Like, I'm talking about waking up at 8, 9 a.m. to go into work. And then, that's one job that gets out at what? 4 or 5-ish. And then I drive over to my other job that starts at 6. Goes until 3 a.m. I get home at 3:30, in bed at 4, sleeping from 4 a.m. to 8 or 9 a.m. And look, I can do that one night just fine, okay, right? But you do that 7 days a week, you are accumulating sleep debt. And it is piling up. Let me tell you, I feel so fatigued. And it's like, yeah, my workouts are 30 minutes, give or take, which is very time friendly for a busy schedule. But it's the energy output that is really, really nasty. Because these are hard workouts. Don't let me sell you short of that. Don't let me hide that from you. And it's not like I was just like sitting sedentary either over the last week and a half. One of these jobs is at a restaurant, so there's lots of walking around, lots of steps. The other one is operating a mechanical bull. And so I'm like doing tricks on that. There's a lot of balance, there's a lot of movement. Like, I sweat. So it's not like I was completely not moving during those days. Like, I was looking in the mirror, I was like, I feel like I'm not getting anything as far as like, gym progress goes, but getting your steps in, moving your body, sweating here and there still counts for something. Okay? Like, every time that I've gone on vacation on a cruise, those buffets, man, you get to eat as many entrees at the dinner place as you want. You would think you gain 5 pounds, 10 pounds over the course of a week-long cruise. Not the case with me. I lose 5 to 10 pounds. Because I'm going around. I'm on that flow rider. I'm taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Just navigating the ship itself and all that walking is strenuous. Not to mention going to the nightclubs on the ship. All that dancing, man. All that jumping around. All that fun. Burns calories. But anyways, today's workout, I remember the last one I did was arms, I'm pretty sure. And before that was shoulders and glutes, right? So today's going to be a chest and back workout. And I got my straps. And I was thinking, like, I'm in this era of wanting to, like, emphasize my arms. I really want big, tree-trunk arms. But what do I do after that? What's next? Shoulders, gotta be a point of emphasis, that's for sure. But I'm thinking, back. Shoulders and back is what I want to emphasize next. But then, how long is that stretch going to be where I'm emphasizing certain muscle groups over others? For the purpose of rounding out a physique. There's very little going on with the legs. And it's not like having insane legs is important to me. If you're just a casual, you don't have professional bodybuilding aspirations, who cares about your legs? As long as they're toned or, not really disproportionate from your upper body, who cares? But, you look at someone with, like, massive quads and you're just like, I don't know off the top of my head what the benefits are, but let's just say a little bit of motion of the ocean. You get some help from leg workouts. So what we're going to do here is lat pull downs, one side at a time. You'll see what I'm doing. it's like you could do a lat pull down with the crossbar thing, but I've noticed that the lat wraps around the back, so you need a motion that like starts over here and then crosses over to really stretch out the lat. So that's what we're doing. And also, I'm just like out of it as far as what my program is. I don't write things down because I've just been going to the gym so years that tracking is absolutely not below me. Don't get me wrong on that, but it's like for my purposes, not the most necessary thing. As long as I know what exercises I'm doing and I take them to failure every time, I'm good. Let's go a little bit further out. Can we do that? Yeah. Yeah. So, let's start with a warm-up. A little bit of a twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other side, twist it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And think about like the range of motion with the crossbar. Like if you do both arms, you go down here. If you do one arm, you can go all the way down to here. More range of motion. So, let's do it. 30, 40, 55, 66, 77, 88. I think 88 was what I was worried about on the last one. Let's wrap this grippy boy around. What is it called? A strap. That's what it's called. Stay strapped, guys. Don't get caught lacking. Alright. Set up. Twist. Back. Stretch. Alright, 8 full ones, 2 partials. Yeah, like a little bit of blood flow back in here. Go stand up. I'll go straight into the next one. I feel like I'm power over my head. Four and 2. Last one. Four. Full range, 2 lengthened partials. Alright, other side. Other side, other side. 9 minutes into this. I'm only in my first exercise. This is tragic. I'm supposed to be the short workout guy. What is this? Alright. Wrap it up. Holy moly. You know what I was looking at. I'll admit it. Alright, 8. Oh no, I let go. Restrap. I think the next one was 4 after that first drop. 4 full range, 2 Lincoln partials. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oi. She has abs. Woo. I feel like Mario in uh, Super Mario 64 when he gets like tired or something, or he's like down to like 1 health bar. He's like, whoo, whoo, whoo. Right? Anyways, I'm looking for an Incline Cable Fly. Hopefully this one. Okay, it is out of order. So I just gotta stand here and wait for one of these 3. Goddamn. Let me fix my hair or something. There we go. God damn. Now, as far as it goes with like my gains falling off in the last week and a half that I haven't exercised, it's think about it this way. However long it took for you to get your gains is how long it's going to take for you to lose your gains. So if whatever physique you built upon took you 6 months to get there through consistently going to the gym, not every day, but whatever you were doing consistently for 6 months to get that physique, in order for you to return to the physique before those 6 months, you have to do another 6 months of nothing. Is that like the perfect rule of thumb? No. Is it good enough? Yeah. Dry mouth. I be talking. Yeah, I was super talkative at my job today, so I'm just carrying that over into the gym. I'm feeling very, very friendly. I got a DM on Instagram from this kind of spammy looking profile. It was a girl, and she swiped up on one of my gym pictures. It was kind of like more a thirst trap type of picture, and she was like super thirsty, and I was like, this is not normal. This is probably a spam thing. Like the following follower ratio was way off, and there were no pictures, even though there was a profile picture and it was a girl, and she looked familiar. Like she said she goes to Crunch, and I go to Crunch, she said the location to him. So I'm like, this is a real person. So what I think it is, my postulation, my theory, is that it's a dude who's a weirdo, kind of gay, likes what he sees, and has a fake profile to try and solicit certain gratifying images. Yours truly. I don't play by that. Well, I'm tired. I think I could have gone to dips at this point, but nah. Sunk cost fallacy. I'm already bought into this. Waiting for the incline cables. Nah. I could have used one of the cable things on like this whole setup right here for it, but no, I'm already here. I'm already waiting. Plus, those things are really popular. Everyone uses them. So unless the one is like already open, which there isn't, just keep chilling right here. Anyways, if I see that girl that looks familiar on the spammy Instagram profile, then I'll just talk to her. I'm gonna be like, nah, I can't say her name unless she's real. Because in that case, I don't want to expose somebody. But on the down low, it's like, hey, is this you? Right? That's the bot. Alright, so far for this chest and back workout, we started with a unilateral lat pull down. We're going to an incline cable fly. After that, we are going to do a unilateral seated row. And then dips, body weight. And then back extensions supersetted with face pulls. And the superset of back extensions and face pulls is not going to be for muscle growth. It's not going to be for taking it to failure or anything. It's going to be more of a functionality thing to carry my mobility as my body ages, so that I can bend over, pick myself up, move my shoulders above my head, things that old people can't do. Because me, I'm gonna age gracefully. That's for damn sure. I think Dick Van Dyke he did turn 100 recently, and he was like, yeah, exercise every day, have a good life, smile, joke, this, that, and the other, right? Eat well, and then you'll make it. And I think a hidden factor in all of that is to not carry emotional burdens. In the fitness industry, there's Mike Menzer, great mind, academically, with fitness and how the body works, but he was a very salty guy, very emotionally reactive to things not going his way. For example, when he didn't win Mr. Olympia, and it was Arnold who was like coming out of retirement or something, he was like clearly not Prime Arnold anymore, but he still won Mr. Olympia. Mike Menzer was salty about that and never got over it until the day that he died, and he died relatively young. So that's unfortunate. Don't carry emotional burdens. Learn to let go. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive situations. And I'm not saying forgive people who do you wrong, because if they don't deserve forgiveness, don't give it. But you can forgive a situation. You can forgive yourself without letting the other person off the hook. That is how you have the benefits of lifting emotional burdens off of your psyche without just becoming completely apathetic about things I know. Me, for example, I was seeing a girl for a few months, and it was just unfulfilled expectations. And I was doing everything right, by the book, and then we didn't work out. And it sucks, because it it is what it is. And I forgive myself. I mean, I did a lot of self-reflection. There's a little bit of psychological, whatever the hell you want to get into with that. And once I learned that, I understood it. I was like, now it makes sense. I can at least understand where I went wrong, even though I was doing everything right. So now I learned. It's a lesson. Man, these people are on this shit for a long time. I'm only one exercise in, and it's 20 minutes. Yeah, I hope you've been skipping if you want to actually watch my exercises, because this is not content for good retention, Not that I'm making content for people, you, so this is for myself, this is for me. And if people find it and they like it, good for you. I'm glad you do it. But this is for me. I've said it before, if the content gets enough notoriety and recognition that I can sustain myself off of it exclusively, then I'll go in the direction of improving content, making it better. Are you using both? I'm doing like an incline fly, and I can do it with one of these. Okay. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of working in because I do drop sets, so it's like 2 minutes in, 2 minutes, and I'm gone. So I'll just chill out. You do your thing. Yeah. All right. What elbow? What elbow? All right, let's get this thing set up. Look at it split. We can go fast. Speed run this motherfucker. Speed run this hoe. Take this up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just like face behind me, so it's just not in people's ways. So start with a quick warm up. What I like to do, let's actually do it in the middle. The side that I'm working, I place my fingers on my upper pec, so I can feel the muscle I'm trying to use for this. There we go. On the other side now. Oh, hello, I'm off camera. Let's fix that. Ah, actually, let's put this on my hat. There we go. Now it's in my eye. I'm thinking 33 for the weight. All right, let's go. Fuck. 5. Okay, left side. You need to see me for this to make sense. 6 and 2. I mean, I could have gone for 8, but I'm just trying to get in and out of this real quick, honestly. So having 1 or 2 reps in reserve, not the best thing in the world, but it's not like gonna negate all of your gains. Four. That's the left side. Let's do the right side. All right. Could have absolutely gotten 2 more reps out of that. Not pretty reps, but two reps. I see someone I know. A coworker at a new job. And that's something. How do I take this off? There it is. All right, we are doing back rows. Seated rows for the back. Tough shit. Do I do it? Do I fold and use the thing that I don't want to use? I might have to. All the good ones are taken out. Can I at least get the handle on one? Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's fucking do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they said something about like money, man.
There. Nice. Nice.
Exactly. Bro, no, I thought it was so funny because as soon as Apple Music posted literally a minute post ago, it was trash. It was trash.
Keep that warm up short and easy. Even though I'm doing the exercise unilaterally, you can warm up with both sides. Alright. I don't know the weights on this one like I do the other one, so I'm gonna have to guesstimate. Guesstimate. Let's do 115. See if that's the right one for me. Perfect. Six. Not ideal, but fine enough for now. Because I'm just getting back into it. It's been a week and a half. Last one. It's fun. By the way, if you're trying to copy what I'm doing, don't think it's easy. Never said it was easy. It's short and intense. Like someone who love bombs you. I fucking hate that shit. What do you mean you don't like me after you told me you like me? Fucking liar? Deceiver? Manipulator? No, it's never that simple. Last one on the right side. Yeah, baby. Now, because the back is such a strong muscle, I think that you are underserving yourself keeping a back exercise like this exclusively unilateral. So now that I'm fatigued on both sides, what I'm going to do is a higher weight for both hands and take that to failure. One set, no drop sets, none of that. I'm already fatigued. Just want to squeeze a little bit out of it since I'm already sitting down. The thing is already set up. It doesn't take more than 15 seconds to switch the peg for the weight that I'm pulling and wrapping the straps around the handle. I went to 160, by the way. Ow. Dippy poos. If they're open. Holy fuck. So many people in this building. You waiting on this? Alright. What can I do instead? Let's see, where else can I deal? I could do the rings. Or not. We're not that fancy with it. I'd rather just. This is already a long video, so I'm just gonna bite the bullet and wait. Oh. I'm playing I Spy with this one person I saw who is a new coworker of mine. I don't expect to see her at this gym because it's kind of a ways away from the workplace. Is that a boyfriend? Is that a brother? A friend? I don't know. I don't know. Make friends with people at the gym, please. Do yourself a favor. You know, the first few times you talk to them, it's just like, how much you got left in the tank? Or, hey, can I work in with you? Right? Simple stuff. And then from there, it's just like, what are you hitting today? Hey, man, looking big. Right? You know, that's interaction 3, 4. And then from there, it's just like, what's up? How's your day? And then, I don't know, interaction 5, 6, 7, 8. You're starting to get into chatter about stuff that's outside of the gym. Like, what do you do for work? Like, what do you do for fun? Hey, let's hang out sometime. I don't know, man, get coffee, get drinks, Bible study, you know, night out, whatever is your personal hobby. And if you can find something that both of y'all connect on, wonderful. And if not, y'all just follow each other on Instagram, down the periphery, and, you know, chat, catch up, small talk, whenever you're in the same place at the same time. It's always nice to have people in your corner. You know, everyone has to be your best friend. But in that, you will find some people that you connect really well with, and those become your best friends. I have done it. And I just know, like, if I move to a completely new city, completely new locale, and I knew nobody, I'm making friends within like 2 weeks. And I got a whole group by the first and second month. So that's it. Whatever locations you already keep frequenting, and actually talk to the people that are there. And I'm dropping wisdom on this one. I wonder if anyone else has one. That'd be fun. One of my former roommates used to go to this gym. He still comes around every once in a while. Yeah, I was gonna take it a more somber route, talking about one of my friends' sad story. I don't want to get into it. No. So dips is an interesting one because it takes time to wrap around that belt and put the plates on the belt to load up on dips. When you could just add more reps to get to failure. And nothing wrong with either route. You're still reaching failure. You're still getting to a point in your muscularity where it's just like, I can't move it anymore. I can't move. So that's the state which you were trying to get to physiologically with your exercises. Ah! Dude that just walked by me had a fat hickey on his neck. Fat hickey. Rest times. You don't need them unless you're trying to be a bodybuilder professional. Unless you're trying to be a competitive bodybuilder, do away with the rest times, cut your workout in half. Also, the setup time. If you're trying to do a compound lift like a bench press, a squat, deadlifts, anything with a barbell basically. So there's loading and unloading and rest time. And especially with the way that something like a deadlift fries your nervous system, you need 5 minutes of rest time to properly recover from these sets. Not a minute and 30, not 45 seconds, not 2 minutes, 5 minutes. We really want to maximize it, but we're not here for maximizing. We're here to get the most. That's what maximizing is. I'm not trying to get the most gains in the quickest amount of time possible. I'm trying to get the easiest gains possible in the most consistent way possible. So, like a 30-minute workout, 6 or 7 days a week, is much better than a 2-hour workout 4 days a week, in my opinion. Kind of like a bald spot. I don't like that. I trimmed under my chin for yeah. Note to self: use longer attachment under chin when trimming. Also, and this is just me being idealistic, if everyone adopted this mentality, there would be no waiting on machines. There would be no need to work in. Take your 2 minutes, get in, get off. Done. But no, people will sit on a machine for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and doodling on their phone in between sets. It's not fun. I don't like it. But this is me just having my niche beliefs, preferences, and principles that no one is under any obligation to follow. And look, I may be wrong too, but I look at my physique in the mirror. I'm like, the things that I have figured out have worked very well for me. Yeah, it's more diet than exercise, honestly. It's absolutely more diet because if you go to the gym every day, doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're doing this variation, that variation. It doesn't matter if you're doing legs or arms, shoulders, chest, back, glutes, none of it. As long as you go to the gym, right? That's the premise here. If you go to the gym consistently, and your diet is consistently less than what your body needs, you will not grow muscle. You will lose weight. You will lose muscle. You will get more toned because your muscles are getting work. Whatever muscle is already there will get more toned. They won't get bigger. Likewise, if you don't exercise at all, but you eat in a calorie surplus, you're getting fat. There's no way around that. You're getting fat. All right, so let's do this. All right. Okay. Dips. So I do dips in a funky way that emphasizes chest over triceps. And that is to go up, tuck in, lean forward. See, 15 reps, and I took the dips to failure. Body weight is perfectly fine. And I will take about, 20 seconds of rest just to let the muscles, this is what I'm looking for. Not feel fried anymore. Like, I don't know if you paid attention during your rest. I don't know if you paid attention during your rest times, but that first 5 to 10 seconds after you finish your set, your muscles are fried, your nervous system is fried, you can't lift jack shit. But after 10 to 15 seconds, you can lift again. It's going to take you another minute and a half after that for your muscles to get to the point where they can lift the same weight for a similar amount of reps. And that's like, there's phases of the muscular recovery. And so you only need those first 10 to 15 seconds of not being fried to move on to the next set and still get some gains. And look, I'm not even emphasizing chest. That's why I just breeze through it. I'm not doing any crazy exercises for it because it doesn't matter that much to me. What matters more is arms. Arms. That's all it is these days, is arms. Everything else is just, maintenance. That's really all it is maintenance. That's what I want. No. I want this bad boy. Light, uncomplicated, nothing crazy. And to reiterate, this is not for growing your muscles. This is for keeping your muscles mobile and strong as you age. Because I'm not here to just have a pretty physique. I'm here to age gracefully. Right? So we're going to go to 50 pounds, which is not heavy. I could probably go to 100, 130. But back extension. Make sure that your lower back does not arch. Your lower back is the one hinging. This is a hip hinge movement, but your lower back is not arching. I got nowhere close to failure. That's the point. Okay? Not everything is about getting to failure. So now we're going to do the other half of the superset, which is face pulls. Shake it out, 5 to 10 seconds to not be completely fatigued or whatever the word I'm looking for is. Exhale. Straight back. Hip hinge movement. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now, face pulls. Yeah, the face pulls are a little harder. I'll admit that. But I don't care to adjust the weight. That's it. 3 sets of 10 on each. Not about failure on this one. All right, let's wipe down this bad boy and go home. Lemon sits it. All right. All right, let's wipe you down too, you dirty whore.